to bring that final judgment, man. Okay, upon upon Esau and these other nations, man, the kings of the earth that's in league with Esau, man. Okay, and you wicked ass Israelites that's worshiping the image of the beast that was caused to receive that charagma, man. Basically, to sell your soul for money, man. All right, that's what it's referring to. But let's get it in the Bible. Let's get it in the Bible. Let's see. Stay in the book of Revelations, chapter 13. Chapter 13 and verse 16. It says that he causeth all. Now, the way he causeth all, that he is referring to that dragon, the whore, the great city, Babylon. All right, which the word Babylon means confusion. And that's what he used to cause you to sell your soul out for that charagma, man, for that mark, man, for that mighty dollar, man. So it says he causes all do what? His deception, witchcraft, confusion. All right? The same way he calls you niggas that's teaching that it's the a microchip. The same way he called you to believe in that madness, man. Through his confusion, through his lies, man. Remember, the Lord said in John 8:44 that the so-called white man is a liar, man, and the father of it, man. And you got guys, all right, supposed to be men of the Lord that took the oath to keep the Lord word, and they using the father of lies word, they father the devil word, mating it with the Bible, pushing private interpretations, man. So it said he causeth all. He causeth all, both small and great. So it don't matter if you rich and poor, free or bond, to receive a mark. And remember, the Bible is written in parables, man. This is a riddle, man. When you look up the word parable, you look up the word dark sayings, it'll tell you it's a puzzle, man. Let's get that right quick in the book of Proverbs to show you that the Bible is written in parables, man. Proverbs. All right. Remember the Lord Yahweh Shai, he spoke to the people in parables, man. So let's see. This is Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 6. It says to understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise, they are dark sayings. They are dark sayings. So when you look up that word proverb, it says a parable. And that's what that is, man. It's a parable, man. And through the precepts, man, that's how you get the understanding, man, through your Yahweh Shai supping with you, man, not through some wicked nigga, man, that's trying to heap disciples to themselves, man. All right, not no nigga who can't show you in the Bible and prove it, because the Bible say prove all things. All right, so we're commanded to prove, all right, what we say, man, using the scriptures, man, not no damn articles, man. Let's see. Look up dark sayings, and when you look up dark sayings, it says in the Strong 2420, H2420, it says riddle, man. All right, how you solve that riddle? Through the precepts. It says parable. It says parable. And it also says puzzle, man. Puzzle. All right, in order to put the whole puzzle together, you have to use the precepts, man, which is the Lord words, man. Like I said, not some wicked ass nigga on YouTube, man. So, going back, it says to understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise, they are dark sayings. They are dark sayings. They're parables, man. They're parables. So it says, verse 7, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. And that's the thing. You niggas don't fear the Lord. You fear getting put out the camp, man. All right? A lot of you niggas fear being broke. All right? You niggas fear Esau, man. You niggas don't fear the Lord, man. And that's Jake's problem, man. So it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. But fools despise wisdom and instruction. And the wisdom and the instructions is found in the Holy Bible, man. It's not found in Esau books, man. All right, so it says, my son, hear the instructions. Hear the instruction that's written in the book. Of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. All right. So that's the point on that. Let's go back, dealing with that mark. I want to show you that the Bible is written in parables. It's written in parables and dark sayings, man, which are considered puzzles and riddles, man. Okay? And in Revelation 13, dealing with that Charagma is a riddle. Okay? It's a dark saying. It's a parable, man. So, let's see. So it says, and he causeth, and we know through his witchcraft, through his sorcery, all right, through his education, through his religion, all right, he causeth all, both small, great, rich, and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, to sell your soul for money, man. That's basically what it's talking about, man. Okay? To receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads. Now, when it refers to your right hand, it's referring to your might, your strength, man. Not your literal hand, all right? When it refers to your forehead, the same way the elect gonna have the seal of the Heavenly Father written in their forehead, you're gonna have that money on your mind, man. That's all it's referring to, man. Like I said, you have guys that teach these private interpretations due to the madness that Esau pushed, the confusion that Esau pushed, all right? And through the confusion, they was caused to believe and teach lies, man. The same way the majority of people are caused through the deception, witchcraft, sorcery of Esau to receive this mark, man. So when you look up the word mark, it says a stamp, a stamp. When you read the book of Maccabees in the Apocrypha, First Maccabees 15:1, it explains to you what that stamp is, man. It's the dollar, man. It's the money, man. Okay? It says imprinted mark, but it also says thing carved, sculpture, graven work. And that's what the dollar is, man. It's a graven work, man. All right? The agency that produces that dollar is called the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, man. Which are two words to describe this Charagma, man. Okay? It says, and no man, and this is the clue. This is the clue that is referring to money. It says, and no man might buy or sell. All right? In this society, you use money to buy and sell, man. All right? Going back to the earliest of society, if you go back to Mesopotamia, man, they dealt with money, man. Yeah, they bartered, all right, but they also used money, man. And they always have been engraven, okay? Engraven, carved. Let's see. So it says, and no man might buy or sell. That's the clue that is referring to money. Save he had the mark. In this society, you can't buy or sell without that Charagma, man. So that's the clue what it's referring to, man. It says the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So now let me get a precept. Go to the book of Acts, because according to these niggas, the Charagma is dealing with the RFID microchip, man. All right, and that's what these clowns waiting on. These clowns Teach that as prophecy, man. Teach that the RFID microchip is prophecy that haven't came to pass yet. But let me get a precept in the book of Acts. In the book of Acts, and show you that Charagma always was around, man. Even during the time of the Lord, during the time of the Apostle Paul. Let's see. Book of Acts, I believe, chapter 17. Book of Acts, chapter 17. The book of Acts, chapter 17, and verse. Let's see. And this is another precept, man, to prove that mark, that Charagma is not referring to no goddamn RFID microchip. So this is the book of Acts, chapter 17, and verse 29. It says, "For then, as we are the offspring of the power of Yahweh, we ought not to think that the Godhead is likened to gold or silver or stone, graven. Now, when you look up this word graven here in the book of Acts, it's G5480, the same word that's used in Revelation for the word mark. It says Charagma, a stamp, imprinted mark. Okay? So that's a cut, man. That's a cut for all you niggas that's teaching that madness, that RFID microchip madness, man, which is not biblical. That Charagma was been around since the Apostle Paul. This is the Apostle Paul right here, man. All right, which the word mark goes back to the word graven. All right, like I said, the bureau that produces, the government agency that produces the dollar that we spend is called the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, man. Engraving and printing. They produces the dollar that we buy or sell with, man. And through this devil, witchcraft, sorcery, and confusion, he caused the majority of people on this earth to love money, man. We know the love of money is the root to all evil, man, according to the scriptures, according to what the Bible say. So it says like unto gold or silver or stone, graven by art and man's devices, because this is Esau's main device that he used, man. All right, this is the device that he used. Okay, that dollar, man, to turn you people into idolaters, man, idol worshipers, man. Because one of the definitions that describe that word mark is idolatrous image, man. And that's the idolatrous image of today, man. It's used to buy or sell. That's the sculpture. That's the grave. That's the imprinted mark, man. That's the stamp, man. When you look up the word stamp and look at the synonyms, man, the word mark is right there. When you look in the Maccabees, it used the word stamp instead of mark, but it's the same word, man. Just like here in the book of Acts, it used the word graven. It used the word graven, which is the same word, 5480 Charagma, man. All right? So let's get a couple precepts on that. And that's an example of worshiping the image of this beast, man. This is Isaiah 46:6. It says they lavish gold out of the bag. All right, you got every Negro, mama, and daddy, and children trying to chase a bag. All right, so the Lord talk about that bag. It says to lavish gold out of the bag and weigh silver in the balance, and hire a goldsmith, and he maketh it a god. He maketh it a god. You got in God we trust on the money. We know it ain't talking about the Heavenly Father. You don't trust in the Lord through an idol, man, which is that dollar, man. You trust in the Lord through His Word, man, through faith, through Yahweh Shai, man. Not through no goddamn idol, man. So it said he maketh a god, they fall down. Yea, they worship, man. All right? They worship. All right? When you look up that word worship, it says bow down. And every Negro in America bowing down to that money, man. All right? They turned they back on the Lord for that money, man. They'll kill you for that money, man. It says before God in worship. Okay? To reverence, man. To reverence. It says in homage. All right? So, let's get another one. Let's get another one. Let's go to the book of Exodus 32 and 4. It says, and he received them at their hand and fashioned it with a graving tool. A graving tool, which is the Charagma, which is the root word for that word Charagma. A graving tool is what they used in the ancient time, man, to engrave those marks, man, to put the stamp on it, man. All right? Used to imprint. They still use those graving tools today, man. All right? The graving tool, after he made it a molten calf, and that calf still is represented today, they use the calf in their financial district, man. Okay? Dealing with finances, man. And they said, these be thy gods. These be thy gods. Them green gods, man. Oh, Israel was brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. Okay? Let's see something. So this engraving tool, when you look up this word engraving tool, it says an engraving tool stylus. A stylus, man. Which is used to engrave, man, to basically write, man. All right? That's what they used in ancient times to write. All right? They even have stylus today, which you use, the pencil you use on the phone, man. It says graving tool, a stylus. A stylus, it says engraver. All right? An engraving tool for writing, man. That's what it says, man. Engraving tool for writing, man. So let's get a couple more precepts, and I'm gonna close on this, man. Go back to the book of Revelations, chapter 9 and verse 20. And it says, and the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not of the works of their hands. Of the works of their hands. Not dealing with the RFID microchip, man. All right, it's dealing with the works of your hands, man. Okay, that's adding to the scriptures, man. When you guys teach that madness, man, that's not biblical. If it's biblical, then pull some precepts on it. Show the people in the scriptures. It says the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols. Devils and idols, man. Devils and idols. What's that main idol that's worshipped today? Charagma, man. That mighty dollar, man. Okay, that's the idol. It said idols of gold, silver, brass, stone, and wood. Neither can they see, nor hear, nor walk. All right? So, one last precept, the book of Timothy's. The book of Timothy's. And let's start at 6 and 6. But the godliness with contentment is great gain. Is great gain according to God. All right, but Esau got in God we trust on this dollar, man. Okay? It says, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. We can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. All right? You're not taught that in this society. You taught to have access, man. To do it in access, man. More than you need. Everybody trying to be rich, man. Okay? But according to the Bible, it says if you have raiment and food, let you be content. But Jake is not content, and that's why Jake is selling his soul, man. That's why Jake have been caused through this devil deception and confusion to worship devils, man, idols of gold and silver, which is that dollar, man. So it says, but they that will be rich, which everybody in this society, all right, you taught to want to be rich, basically, man. Nobody wants to be poor, all right? It says to be rich, fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. All right, that's what the Lord was sold out for, money, man. And you that's symbolic of every nigga that's contrary to the truth that's written in this Bible, man. You basically selling the Lord out, man. For what? Money, man. You got niggas trying to get filthy lucre off the Lord's word, man. All right, turning people into merchandise, teaching for filthy lucre. All right, that mark. So it says, for the love of money. So for the love, this for any nigga that love money. All right, that love money, man, is the root to all evil, which while some coveted after lust to covet after something, to lust. Every nigga I know desire and lust money, man. Okay? 99.9% of the people that I know desire and lust, covet money. They have erred from the faith. All right? Why? Because that's an example of worshiping devils, man. That's an idol, man. That makes you an idolater, man. It says, err from the faith and pierce themselves through with many sorrows. But thou, man of the power, thou man of God, flee these things, and follow after righteousness. Not chase the bag, but follow righteousness, godliness, love, patience, and meekness. Okay? So for the love of that charagma, man, that dollar, that mighty dollar, all right, gonna cause you to err from the faith. And therefore you're gonna be destroyed. Let's get this last precept to show you the judgment for being an idolater. This is Revelation 21:8. But the fearful and unbelieving, and the majority of Jakes fit these descriptions, man. The abominable and murderers, whoremongers and sorcerers, and idolaters. And when you look up the word idolater, a worship of a false god. All right, a worship of a false god. A covetous man. Listen close. A covetous man as a worshiper of mammon. What is mammon? Money, man. All right, that covet, that desire and lust money, man. All right, the scriptures say you can't serve two masters, man. All right, mammon is one of those masters that the majority of Jake serve. So let me read that again. It says a covetous, this is the definition for the word idolatry. A covetous man as a worshiper of mammon, the dollar, money, man. All right, and it says a image, a idolater or worshiper. All right, a image. So that's what the word idolatry in the book of Revelation 21:8. That's the definition, man. A worshiper, a man that's a worshiper of money, man. Man or woman. Okay? So it says, and idolaters, all worshipers of mammon, whoever was caused to receive that mark, it says, and all liars shall have their part in the lake of fire, burning with brimstone. Remember that Leviathan, all right, his great and powerful sword, that brimstone, which is the second death, man. I hope you brothers was edified with that. Shalom.